We were floating down the river in your red canoe. You were laughing at my stories, oh, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like a night. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting oceanside with you.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
The Adrian College experience is a unique one. You might not just know an athlete, you will be an athlete. You won't just go to class, you're going to talk in class, and probably know your professor by name too. You won't just be at college, you will really experience it. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. You might as well make the most of it. And when you cross that stage, you know that you've done all that you can to prepare yourself for the future.
U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as the top regional college in the Midwest. This is the 6th consecutive year Adrian has received this honor. The Bulldogs moved up one spot in the Most Innovative Institutions section, and it was the 6th straight year AC was listed as a Best Value School. Adrian was listed in 2 new sections as well, Top Performers on Social Mobility and a focus on student success. more about Adrian College and our 132-acre textbook, visit adrian.edu and schedule a tour today.
And welcome to Docking Stadium for your men's lacrosse game today as our Adrian Bulldogs host Heidelberg Student Princes. Tonight, we have our 3-1 Bulldogs. Starting for them in goal, number 1, Ethan Krupp. On defense, number 32, Trevor Burke. Number 4, Devin Higgins. And number 8, David Herrick. LSM, number 13, Christian Aran. Our face-off guy tonight, number 20, Max Leventis. And our other midfielder is going to be number 28, Travis. Oh, what's your last name, Travis? Travis Fox. How are you doing tonight? And then number 2, starting at attack is Blake Bourne. Number 26, Chris French. And then number 35, Peyton Gash. And for the Student Princes tonight, we'll get those numbers to you as soon as we can. Starting out at the face-off X is number 6, Jaden Scepter. Midi for them, number 2, Hunter Edwards. LSM for them, number 24, Marcus Marasegan. In goal, number 18, Quincy Grievous. And I will update you on the rest of the Heidelberg starters as I am able to point out those names. As the refs line them up and drop the ball down for the face-off, and we are awaiting the whistle. And in the booth with me today is Bailey Merzick. Bailey, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
I am doing fantastic.
How about this weather we're having today?
Oh, it's so much better than it's been in the past. Heidelberg's taking it behind net. Trevor Burke steps out, throws a slap. Heidelberg still in control, throws it out to the wing. Number 5 playing attack is Liam Weaver. Also playing midfield today, number 28, Patrick McCarthy for Heidelberg. We got a ground ball out. As number 11, Mitch Kellerman is playing good defense for the Bulldogs. Heidelberg moves it behind net. Devin Higgins steps out on D. Heidelberg continues to move the ball as it's now in the wing. It's up top now. Ball's on the ground. And it's still loose. Christian Aran stepping out on D at LSM on number 28. Ball's up top with number 22. That is also a midfielder, A.J. Foltz for Heidelberg. Loose ball out of bounds to the Bulldogs. They pick it up and they get going. David Herrick looking for a pass. Sends it over to Devin. Devin is picked off by number 23, and he scores a goal. Number 23, Alex Berter, an attackman for Heidelberg, puts in the first one today. It is now 1-0 Heidelberg. Bailey, can you let us know something about the teams going on tonight?
Yeah, so I just want to say Peyton Gash, he earned himself some MIAA honors in this past week, and he also set a school record with 11 points on Saturday. So what a competitor he is.
Yes. Saturday against Earlham, Peyton put in 5 goals and 6 assists to lead the Bulldogs to a 17-6 win. And here we are with the second faceoff of the game. Max Leventis looking to get his first win of the night. It pops out into Bulldogs territory, and it's still loose. Christian Aran gets the ground ball, knocks it loose, and now he has possession, looking to pass it up to Max Leventis, and the ball is loose. Peyton Gash picks it up. Now he's driving, pushing for the back of the net. He has it on the wing now, taking it down low. Peyton Gash here, Offensive Player of the Week. Chris French behind the net, looking to pass it up. He's getting slapped out, beat up out there. Man, this is one aggressive game. Travis Fox now has the ball up top, looking to bring it to the right side. And now he passes it over to number 21, Brett Kuznashkis. Brett passes it down to Peyton. Peyton moves it over to Chris. Chris now looking for an opportunity. He dodges up the wing, turns back, looks for the shot, and he misses. He was in the crease, so now that is a turnover. And we are looking at Heidelberg ball. That is number 13, Trent Clark, a defenseman, picking it up, looking for the clear. He moves it to his goalie. His goalie moves it to his deep partner. Oh, no, it's knocked down. Ball's on the ground. Heidelberg still in possession, looking to move it up the field as they only have 20 seconds to pass before it is a failure to clear and a turnover back to the Bulldogs. Loose ball, Peyton fighting hard for it. And there it is. There's the failure to clear. The Bulldogs pick the ball up. They're ready to go.
Bulldogs looking fired up here on the sideline today.
Yes. The big thing about lacrosse is your sideline. Your sideline gives you a lot of energy. Chris French passes it up to Brett. Brett passes it to Travis. Oh, the defender tries to go. Now we got a little bit of a number situation for the Bulldogs. Blake Bourne here with the ball. Blake pulls it back out as the defense converges in. Stops the fast break opportunity. Brett up top with the ball, looking to move it to Travis possibly. Brett takes it to the wing, moves it down to Peyton. Peyton carrying behind X now. And it looks as if Chris French is going to set a pick and roll off. Peyton here for a shot. Peyton takes a shot, and he scores! That is 1-0 for the now the game is tied at 1-1 as Peyton Gass puts in his first of the night, climbing his season leading for the Bulldogs points on the year.
Looking like it's going to be a pretty competitive game here today. We've got Heidelberg is actually 0-2 in the NCAA in 2020, but they lead the series against Adrian 2-1 overall.
Yes, as a former lacrosse player here at Adrian College, this was a tough game for us last year. We actually dropped this game by 5 points last year. We lost 16-21. Looking at the Bulldogs this year, they're a much better team as they are putting up more goals this year, and we're looking at a win. Face-off here as the third one of the night. Loose ball in the middle. Heidelberg seems to take control here. So now Adrian's on the ride looking to get the ball back. Chris French converges on the LSM, but he still has control of it. Loose ball now. Who's going to pick it up? It looks as if number 11, Mitch Kellerman, was able to get a ground ball as the Bulldogs turn it over on the pass. Heidelberg steps in. That's number 28, Patrick McCarthy, bringing the ball in at the top of the box here. He passes it over. That's number 2, Hunter Edwards. He passes it back up top and it back onto the wing now. It looks like there's going to be a dodge here by Hunter. They move it across. Bad pass. Doesn't quite get out of bounds as he's able to scoop it up, and Heidelberg is able to keep possession. Deep in the low wing now as Ian is looking to play defense there, and wide shot. Heidelberg keeps possession. As Bailey, are you familiar with possession rules in lacrosse?
No, actually, this is my first time commentating lacrosse, so kind of an interesting experience, but
it's always
glad
nice
to be
having
here.
someone new. So possession rules with lacrosse is on a shot is not automatically turned over to the defensive team, as when it goes out of bounds, it is the team closest with the ball. As we see here, there's a shot, and Adrian was able to be close to the ball as they take over possession here, and they clear it. They get it up to number 19, Ian Messenger. He's looking to carry the ball, maybe looking for a teammate to pass it to as he crosses over the 50. He still has control of the ball, bringing it up the wing now. Peyton clears some space for him as he moves it over to Patrick. That is number 6, Patrick Smith, a freshman midfielder here for Adrian College. He passes it down to Peyton Gash. Peyton looking to push it behind X as he moves it over to Chris French. French now behind X with the ball. Maybe looking to get an assist, pass it up. Now the play gets called for Adrian as the ball goes up top to Travis Fox. Travis looking to make a dodge. He dodges the middle. He takes a shot, and it's off. Peyton Gash with the backup here as Adrian keeps possession. They got 39 on the clock as that did not get a shot on goal. 39 on the shot clock. Chris French looking, dodging. Nothing there. He pulls it out. Can you tell me a little background about Chris French? From what I know, he's actually a pretty good player.
Yeah, he is actually Adrian's top goal scorer. He has 15. So he has a pretty big impact for this Bulldog team here.
So with 15 goals on the year now, here it is. Peyton turns it over. And now number 33, Ryan Cinema, defenseman for Heidelberg, sent it back to his goalie. His goalie looking for a midfielder to pass it to get it up the field. Not much going on here for Heidelberg as the ride for Adrian Bulldogs is insane tonight. They constantly cause turnovers and not allowed much for Heidelberg on offense. Yet another failure to clear. That's 2 in this first quarter for Heidelberg. Adrian takes control of the ball again. Chris French on the far wing. He's looking to keep it pretty simple. Oh, he passes down to Blake Bourne, and the pass goes airmail, and it's out of bounds. Heidelberg ball. That was a good opportunity as Blake was all alone in front of the net. Ball's in bounds as Heidelberg is looking to clear it up the field. Defenseman passes to the midfielder. That is number 26, Eli Hare. Eli looking to get it up to his attackman. No, he passes it actually to Patrick McCarthy as he looks to pass it inside. Loose ball. And Ian Messenger with the ground ball as he takes it down the field. He's running. He's got a head full of steam. He's got Blake Bourne in front of him. He's just running. He gets it over to Peyton Gash. Peyton's got a guy coming. He evades him. He's looking to push X now. As Adrian gets their substitutions back on, their defensive guys come off, offensive guys come on. This is a fast-moving game. Substitutions come on and off. It's not much time to set things up. You kind of just go on the fly. Travis here on the far wing, passes up to Patrick. Patrick passes over to Brett. Brett dodges down the right wing. He's got some space, rolls back, looks far across for Blake. Blake takes a shot, and it's no good as Peyton gets the backup here. Adrian keeps possession of the ball. 41 seconds left on the shot clock. Peyton Gash makes a dodge, passes to Blake, and Blake scores! Blake Bourne with the second goal of the night as Peyton Gash earns his second point of the night. 1 goal, 1 assist. It is now 2-1 for the Adrian College Bulldogs.
Now, DJ, you were a lacrosse player, and I was talking to you earlier about this. It looks like lacrosse is kind of a mix between hockey and basketball. I'm seeing the shot clock. I'm seeing some, got to have some footwork to play this game.
Oh, yes. Footwork is number one. I'll tell you one thing about the Adrian Bulldogs is they do agility ladders at least 3 or 4 times a week. Foot speed is something that is big for no matter what position. Whether you're a goalie, you're a attackman, you're a midfielder, you're a defenseman, your foot speed has to be at the right position or you're not going to do well. You're going to get burnt all night, and teams will score goals on you all night. Max Leventis here earns his first face-off win of the night as he passes it up to number 11, Mitch Kellerman. Mitch looking to get it to his attackman, hanging on to it, going down. Now he passes it back up to Chris French at the top. Travis Fox comes onto the box, and so does Patrick Smith. Travis now has it on the wing, pushes it back up to the top, moves it over to Patrick. Adrian's still making substitutions here as Brett gets it now at the top of the wing. Brett looking to make a dodge here. Brett goes down the right wing. Doesn't have much going here for himself. Rolls back. Looking. Passes it to Travis Fox. Travis passes to Blake. Blake now going down the wing. Travis passes to Chris. Chris to Peyton behind net at X. Peyton Gash now moves to the wing. He gets a pass up top to Brett. Brett looking in the middle. Oh, low pass to Blake. Not through. Ball still on the ground as Heidelberg picks it up as they're looking to move. Heidelberg is the man in the middle. Defenseman tries to swim, doesn't get far. Loose ball again. He picks it back up. Now he's driving. That's number 33, Ryan Cinema. Ryan passes it off to attackman number 23, Alex Bruder. Alex looks to drive to the net, takes a shot, and it's a loose ball picked up by, that was goalie number 1, Ethan Krupp. Ethan passes to Griffin Royson. Griffin Royson now running full speed down the field, looking for a man to pass to. He has a man behind him. He gets it to Chris French behind the net. Adrian Bulldogs here to slow down the offense now, get their offensive personnel on and work something well as Isaiah Den runs off. He's coming back from injury as he tore his meniscus in the fall. It's good to see him back on the field. Now Brett up top with the ball. He makes a dodge down the right, looks to pass in the middle. It gets knocked down. Peyton Gash able to pick it up as it does not get out of bounds. Bulldogs still in possession here. Peyton passes up to Patrick. Patrick looks, moves it up to Travis. Travis gets a pick from Brett. Brett rolls off. Travis has the double team. He swims. He rolls back. Now he has a right. He has a one-on-one. Down the right wing. Travis passes over to Chris French. We got a loose ball push as Brett picks up the ball and takes a shot. Still Adrian College ball. Reset on the shot clock here. A fresh 80 for Adrian College. Peyton Gass picks up the ball in the bottom right corner.
DJ, what position did you play when you played?
I played
lacrosse?
defense. I had a long pole.
Okay.
It's 6 feet. It's they give the defenders a 6-foot pole to give them close the skill gap a little bit. When you're playing lacrosse, it's pretty much a reactionary game. The guy with the ball has all the control. So without the 6-foot pole, it'd be kind of hard for defenses to get stops. And here it is, Brett going down the right wing with the dodge, rolls back, sends it to Patrick up top. Patrick sends it over to Peyton Gash. Peyton Gash with the dodge up the middle, takes a shot, and it's no good. Chris French with the backup here as Adrian keeps possession. 52 seconds on the shot clock. Looking to run another play as Peyton Gash looks as if he will go set a pick for Chris French. They get a very loose pick as Peyton slips. Pass is incomplete, out of bounds. Heidelberg will pick up the ball. Number 33, Ryan Cinema to pick up the ball for the Student Princes as they look to get their offensive personnel on and get a fresh clear here and get an offensive possession. Number 28, Patrick McCarthy has the ball now as he gets past number 13, Christian Aran. As he makes the run down the field, he gets pushed from behind, and there is the flag. We are going to see our first penalty of the night. This one's definitely going to be on the Bulldogs. There'll be one man down right now. We're looking to wait and see who they're sending to the box.
DJ, what do you thinking this penalty is?
It's definitely going to be a push from behind.
Okay.
It's a big thing. Like in hockey, you see the numbers. You can't hit the guy. You got to lay off and just play your position.
Yeah.
And hopefully cause a turnover and get the ball back. So going to the penalty box for the Bulldogs, number 19, Ian Messenger. Ooh, he's going to get a 1-minute penalty for illegal body check as he did come from behind and hit that guy. So now for the first time, we are going to see the extra man on for Heidelberg. And we're going to see our first man down for Adrian as we go into a timeout. I see we have some extra man stats here.
Yeah, so it looks like Adrian's quite the offensive threat here. We got Max Leventis, a pretty big force for Adrian, and then Adrian's other offensive threats, Travis Fox and Colton Hart, two pretty big players for this team here.
Yes, and looking at power plays for both teams, AC is sitting at 32% on the year, and Heidelberg is sitting at 42.9%, almost 43%. Meaning this is going to be a tough man-down possession for the Bulldogs here, as Heidelberg is a team that scores on the man advantage most of the time.
Now, what are your strategies that you're looking for when you have a player down?
When you have a player down, what you want to do is you want to kind of create a box or a form that can rotate so that if you do need to rotate, you can cover the next man with the ball, but also leave your team in a position where they can help you out. But you also want to be able to put pressure on the ball and have them move the ball fast and try and create a turnover that way.
So we got to look at quite a bit of strategy.
Yes, but the main thing is you got to get a guy back in the middle, because 9 times out of 10 the offense is going to have a guy in the middle, and if you leave that guy open, he's going to catch it and he's going to score.
Okay. Learning something as we go here.
Yes, like you said, it's a lot like basketball. Maybe that'll give you some insight and you can start popping in here, but the half-field offense is much like a half-court offense basketball. You're moving it around, you're setting picks, you're getting movement from people so that there's open shots. Much of the same as basketball. And now here in the man advantage, they pass it behind X. They still have control. They send it over to the close wing. They get some movement, trying to get a rotation from the defense. Defense does not budge. Takes a shot here, and that was number 5, Liam Weaver, with a wide shot. Heidelberg is able to keep possession as they get the backup. They bring it back in bounds. Still behind X, looking to move it to the close wing possibly. They go far wing. Another shot here from number 2, Hunter Edwards, as he also – that is saved by Ethan Krupp. Ethan passed it out to number 11, Mitch Kellerman. Mitch looking to make the run down the field. Oh, he drops the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Adrian now has to get back in with 5 guys still on D as the 1-minute penalty is not up. Number 28, Patrick McCarthy, take a shot, and he scores. And it is now 2-2 as Patrick McCarthy puts in the first man advantage goal for the Heidelberg Student Princes.
You know, we keep talking about strategy and technique in this game. I noticed that there's a lot of lacrosse players that are dual sport athletes. So, you know, some hockey players.
Yeah,
I know there's a football player on Adrian.
A lot of lacrosse players play hockey. As the games are very similar. It's just This one's outside instead of on the ice, and it's in the air instead of on the ground. But they're much of the same game.
You know, in Michigan, you're still playing in the cold either way, whether
Yeah.
you're playing indoors
Yeah.
or outdoors if you're a
Exactly.
hockey player.
Max Leventis looking for his second faceoff win of the night. This is now the fifth faceoff of the night as we have a 2-2 game. 3:33 left here in the first quarter, and the ball goes back into the defensive zone for the Bulldogs, but number 11, Mitch Kellerman, is able to pick it up. He sends it over to his D guy, David Herrick. David now looking for a guy to pass it to in the clear as they now have 10 seconds left in their clear. He's got a guy open on – oh! It's picked off by number 2, Hunter Edwards. He's now driving on the wing. They're going to slow it down and get their offensive personnel on and work things and try and get another goal here. Time ticking down as there's now 3 minutes left. Number 28, Patrick McCarthy here for the Student Princes, taking it over to the far wing, taking it against number 18, Griffin Royson, as he now makes his dodge. He gets a slide from number 4, Devin Higgins, and they move it behind X. David steps up. Number 5 for Heidelberg takes a shot, and it's wide. And the Bulldogs are able to win the chase as Devin Higgins is out sprinting. He picks the ball up, and they get it in bounds, looking for the clear. Bulldogs break out now, send it up to number 1, Ethan Krupp. Ethan sends it to number 21, Brett. Brett now looking, making a run as he doesn't have much help. He's got the sideline. He's looking to get pushed out, and ball's on the ground. In the middle of the field, ball still on the ground, and that is number 2, Blake Bourne, able to pick up the ground ball. Loose balls are a key advantage in the game of lacrosse. It's all about possession. The more you have the ball, the more times you can score, the less times you can get scored on. Travis Fox sends it over to Brett on the wing. Brett looking to pass it down to Peyton. Peyton gets it on the low wing. Pass it over to Chris French behind the net. Blake cuts down. Not open. We get a long pass up to Travis Fox at the top of the box. Sends it over to Patrick. Patrick sends it to Brett on the wing. The play gets called out, sends it back to the top. Travis gets it. He's got the short stick. You always want to dodge on the short stick. As Travis makes his dodge, looking for a guy, rolls back middle, takes a shot, and it gets blocked by a stick. Loose ball, Peyton picks it up. Adrian able to keep possession. 39 left on the shot clock. Peyton looks for the jump shot, doesn't get it. Chris French able to keep the chase here, and they bring it back in bounds with 34 left on the shot clock. Chris French takes a dodge on the pole, gets through, diving shot, and he scores! He's able to put one low corner as he dives. Diving shots are an amazing thing in lacrosse as long as you do not dive toward the goalie. You have to stay away from the goal mouth, and Chris French is an embodiment of diving shots as he puts one through. 3-2 for the AC Bulldogs.
Great game. Nice back and forth.
Oh, yes.
Adrian and Heidelberg.
Like I said, it's much like hockey. It's very fast. Once the ball's on the ground, anyone can pick it up and you can go. I've even seen a few goalie goals. It's not something you see often, but the goalie can go all the way down. He can't put it in the net. Max Leventis is looking for another face-off win. He's starting to find his mojo here. It gets back into Heidelberg's defensive zone as they pick it up. Loose ball down in the field now as Christian Aran steps up. Heidelberg able to pick it up. Number 33, Ryan Cinnamon now with the ball. Looks for a midi up the field, and that's number 26, Eli Hare. He passes it over to number 5, Liam Weaver. Weaver now passes it up to McCarthy. McCarthy holding it up top as he goes against Christian Aran now. Christian gets a tip on the pass. Hunter Edwards here still with the ball. Ian Messenger plays some good D, keeps him out of the middle. Offense still here for Heidelberg. He gets a slide there from Trevor Berg. Miss pass here by Heidelberg. Heidelberg able to keep it up. Patrick McCarthy, another loose ball for him. Top of the key now. And there's a shot, and it's wide. Heidelberg able to keep possession as they keep the chase. They bring it back in at X. Devin playing nice, solid defense, throwing good slaps. Not much to do here for Heidelberg as the Bulldog defense is hounding. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Heidelberg gets a pass in front of the net, and it hits the crossbar. David Herrick here now able to pick up the rebound. He gets it out wide. Passes it over to his D partner, David Higgins. Loose ball. Is he going to get there? And he is not. Heidelberg takes possession as Adrian pulls it over, turns it over with 15 seconds left. Defense has to get back in and pay close attention. You got to mark up.
10 seconds left here.
Number 2, Hunter Edwards takes a shot down the wing, and it is wide. Heidelberg able to keep possession with 6 seconds left. That's number 28, Patrick McCarthy, picking the ball up in the low corner, guarded by number 13, Christian Aran. He brings it up on the wing, going to take a strong dodge here, and he's probably going to be the one to take a shot. He gets to the middle of the field. He takes a shot, and he scores. He scores with 0.2 seconds left here in the first quarter. That is number 28, Patrick McCarthy, putting in yet another goal for the Student Princes tonight, tying it 3-3 here.
Yeah, good game. I just want to talk about really quick. So Adrian has not played an MIAA game yet this year. What do you think how they're going to do in the MIAA?
Looking at this team, from what I know as experience from being a player on this team last year, we were voted last in the conference last year, and we did finish last. I don't see this team finishing last this year. I see this team, as of right now, in the middle of the pack, and if they continue to strive and get better as it is looking that they are, they will be near the top of the conference. They could possibly be a top 4 seed and make it into the conference playoffs this year. And there's Ian Messenger taking the face-off as the clock expires here in the first quarter. It is 3-3 here as we have some Bulldogs standing out. Peyton Gash with an assist and a goal and 2 points on the night. We got Chris French with a goal and assist as well. What do you see?
Well, like I said, back and forth. It's good to see a nice competitive game, with any sport.
Yes, a lot of back and forth. But what I'm seeing from Adrian is it looks as if they're trying to get a lot of shots up. It looks like they're going really fast on offense. Yes, you have an 80-second shot clock. Yes, it speeds the game up because just a few years ago there was no shot clock. You could hold on to the ball as long as you could. But if you were stalling and just holding on to it, you would get a 30-second shot clock if you have to shoot in the 30. But the 80-second is making it faster now. But it seems like they're going really fast. They're shooting, 20 seconds into the shot clock instead of really working their offense and getting things all the way through. So I wonder if that's just a tactic as they think Quincy Grievous here, who only has 33 saves on the year, or 33 save percentage on the year and a 12-save average, they're thinking the more shots they get on them, the better they're going to do. But I think taking a little bit more time and working their way through the shot clock and getting the best shot possible will provide more goals for them.
And that's, with any sport, like I keep talking about basketball, but with having a shot clock there too, it's like, getting a play developed and getting your players in position will give you the best opportunity to score.
Yeah, but one thing that Adrian is good at is in the fast break. They are a team that can move the ball well, so when they're moving and their sticks are correlated, they can score goals in the fast break, but I don't see a game like this being a fast break game. I see this being a game where, since it is so back and forth, you want to hang on to your possession, you want to value it, and you want to score every time you have the ball.
Keep the ball on your side as long as you can and away from the defense.
Yes, because then your defense can rest. I mean, to be honest with you, defense is the hardest part of the game, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a defenseman, but, I mean, you're going hard for 80 straight seconds, and then you got to get the ball to the offense. You don't get the ball to the offense, you got to go another 80, but you have to go hard. The offense can dictate their pace, but if you're not going hard, 9 times out of 10 you won't get a stop.
Let's see how Adrian does here in the second quarter.
Another face-off here as Max Leventa's looking for another win. Heidelberg, picks up yet another ground ball here in the neutral zone. They get it over to their midfielder, loose ball here is number 10, Colton Hart has introduced himself into the game. That's an attackman for Adrian College. He gets his first ground ball of the night. Colton is a Native American from the Iroquois Nations in Canada, and he is a non-traditional student that has joined Adrian College. He's excited to be here and is a phenomenal player, as he does have 11 goals already on the year. Adrian turns the ball over here as the Student Princes look to bring it up. Number 18, Quincy Grievous here. Pass it up to a midfielder. I can't quite see that. Oh, that's number 22, A.J. Foltz. Now going against Ian Messenger here. He moves it up top to number 2, Hunter Edwards. Hunter going against number 11, Mitch Kellerman here as he brings it to the wing. Mitch playing nice defense as they move it down. Now to number 23, Alex Bruder. Alex moves it over to the wing. Wing gets a dodge here. Nothing for the wing there as David plays great defense there on number 5, Liam Weaver. Number 28, Patrick McCarthy takes a shot here, and he scores as he picks up a loose ball and is able to squeeze the shot past Ethan Krupp. Student Prince is up 4-3 now. How important would you say loose balls are?
You got to have that hustle. Dive for them. The more you get the loose balls, the more you're gonna see yourself scoring.
I mean, like, just on that possession there, he gets the loose ball. He picks it up instead of the Bulldogs picking it up. He gets it to the middle, and he's able to score. Looking for another face-off win here from Max Leventis. He was able to snag some MIAA honors Defensive Player of the Week last week, and he is the first Bulldog to get named to the National Team of the Week more than one time. Griffin Roysen here as he had the ball. It gets knocked away, and Heidelberg takes possession of the ball now. Number 2, Hunter Edwards, looking to take off there, but not giving possession. He now has possession, and he looks to move it over. And he gets it over to defenseman number 13. Number 13 moves it up, and now Heidelberg has it in their offensive zone. Hunter Edwards here at the top of the zone. Looking to make a dodge on Ian Messenger as he gets by. Moves it down the wing. Wing takes a shot, and it's on the outside. Ethan Krupp collects it, and he steps out of his crease, looking to move it. Looking to get a nice clear. He's got a guy on the edge. He doesn't move it. Moves it over to his defenseman, number 4, David Higgins. Devin now looking. Devin passes it up to number 19, Ian Messenger. Ian now driving. Brings it back out. He has nothing there. Pass it over to number 35, Peyton Gash, as the Bulldogs settle down and look to get their offensive personnel on. Mitch Kellerman coming off now for Patrick Smith. Patrick gets in on offense, and now he's going to get the pass from Blake Bourne up top. Patrick now sends it over to Travis. Travis looking to dodge down the wing. Travis passes down to Chris. Chris French behind the neck. He takes a dodge up. Doesn't get far as the defenseman's playing great defense and throws a nice hard slap down in his hands. He moves it over to Peyton Gash. Peyton slips, still makes a dodge towards the middle, gets a shot off. No good. And Colton Hart is able to pick up the rebound, and he's able to stuff it past the goalie for another goal for the Bulldogs, his 12th on the year, and this is 4-4.
The sun's coming out, DJ. It's a great day here at Docking Stadium. Starting to warm up a little bit.
Yes, it is a fantastic day here. Those shiny new helmets by the Adrian Lacrosse team with the yellow cages shining bright in the sun as they tie the game up 4-4, looking for some momentum here in the second quarter. Max Leventis down for yet another faceoff. Looking to get yet another win and keep the momentum going for the Bulldogs. He wins it forward. Loose ball. Is still loose. And number 11, Mitch Kellerman, picks up yet another ground ball. He has about 5 or 6 now on the night. He's doing well at picking up the loose balls and getting possession here for the Bulldogs. Christian Aran taking it down the wing. Pole goals are always nice to see. And we get a timeout by Adrian College. Head coach Brett Wetzel. This is his second year. Phenomenal guy. He came in and he's looking to turn the program around. A couple years ago, Adrian's been finishing at the bottom, not winning many games, and he's coming in, changing the culture, getting kids to work out multiple times a day, getting kids to hit the wall, play some wall ball, getting kids out here shooting. He's implementing great offensive and defenses. It's a great thing to see here at Adrian College. We love our athletics here.
Yeah, no, good coaches make all the difference too. It's great to see when a coach is dedicated to their sport and dedicated to their team, to the success of their team.
Yes, very dedicated here. As we can see, this game is tied 4-4. It's one of the better games of the year. As we see, Adrian seems to stock up well against Heidelberg.
I think that it'll be important for Heidelberg, to try and get a win in this game because they actually have lost 3 straight. So hopefully they can pick up a win here and get their momentum going too. But it's a great game to see, competitive.
Yes, this is a fantastic game to have as the first game here at Docking Stadium for the year. The Bulldogs will travel this weekend to Hanover, Iowa, and take on Hanover on the 14th at 1 p.m. And then they'll be back for a 4-game home skid where they'll take on Anderson, Indiana, Franciscan, Dallas, and Augustin, Illinois, all here at Docking Stadium. And teams come back out after the timeout. Peyton Gash is going to accept the ball on the far wing as Adrian takes possession and looks to score yet another goal here. Peyton has it on the wing, and he moves it up top to Travis Fox. Travis is going to take it back to the wing. He's looking to move it up to Blake. Oh, we had a clock malfunction as we're going to reset play here. Can always count on technology to go wrong, right?
Yeah, you never know. So now, was that the shot clock or was that the game clock?
Sounds like a little bit of both. Sounds like they started the shot clock without starting the game clock. So we're going to get a reset here to 67 seconds, and we're going to start both clocks at the same time.
Now, 80 seconds, do you think that's too long for a shot clock, or do you think that's a good time?
I think it's a good time because with clearing the ball as you're taking it from defense to offense, you have 20 seconds to get it past the mid. So you have 60 seconds, but you also have to get your substitutions in. So that gives you another 20 seconds to get your substitutions in, and you still have 40 seconds to run your play and get a shot off. So I think it's the perfect amount of time for the game.
It sounds like a lot.
As Travis Fox was able to cause a turnover there. Bulldogs now on a fast break. Travis running down the field. He catches the ball, gets the pass, and now it's yet another loose ball. Peyton Gash there to pick up the loose ball. He takes a shot up the middle, and it is saved by number 18, Quincy Grievous, as the Student Princes now look to break it out. That is number 16, Eli Allen, and LSM not able to handle the ball there as Peyton Gash is able to get a turnover and pick up the ground ball. Peyton looks to attack the net. He passes it up to Chris French. Chris does not catch the pass. And there's a penalty here as that was number 8, Barry Middleton, that picked up the ground ball and stopped the cause of play here. And now that is number 16, Eli Allen, for the Student Princes, picking up a slashing penalty here. 1 minute as the Bulldogs get their first extra man opportunity for the night.
So, DJ, are you kind of a physical player? Were you in the penalty box a lot, or did you keep yourself out?
So in high school, I lived in the penalty box. That was my home. All I knew about the game was really being physical. But getting to college, I was able to tone that down. And I pretty much only went to the box for stupid penalties. Making mental mistakes, that's what sends you to the box, especially when you get to this level. These guys aren't out here trying to be they're not trying to be, what's the word I'm looking for, like dangerous, or they're not trying to be necessarily so angry.
Yeah, they're here to play the game.
They're here to play a game. They're looking to make the smart play, the right play, and just a small mental mistake is what lands those miscues and get you down a man here. All right, Travis Fox here passes it over to Brett as the extra man gets going for Adrian College here. They are 32% on the year. Peyton has it behind X. He passes it over to Brett. They got the ball moving around now. They're trying to get the defense moving here. Chris French gets it on the wing. He takes a shot, and it's over the net, and Peyton is there for the backup. 64 seconds left on the shot clock. So he's still got about 40 seconds left on this 1 minute penalty here. Heidelberg makes a small substitution in the back, looking to get a guy on immediately when the penalty is up. Peyton with a low shot. It hits the post. No good. Colton picks up a ground ball, gets it up top to Brett. Brett passes over to Travis. Travis over to French. French with the shot. Saved by yet a defenseman with a block there. Student Prince with the ball here, looking to bring it up. That's Hunter Edwards. Hunter takes it to the far wing, passes it up to an attackman. Attackman gets the ball. So now Heidelberg still has some time here with a man down, and now we're going to see if we're going to get a double team here from Adrian College, or they're just going to settle off and get ready for the new guy to come on.
Good job to Heidelberg there. They were down a player, but they were able to keep Adrian from scoring.
Number 33, Ben Magnus, steps out of number 28, Patrick McCarthy. Takes a shot, and it's no good. Loose ball here. Student Princes keep possession. Travis Fox playing hard defense out there. And he's able to cause a turnovers. There's a loose illegal pick there. Travis Fox now carries past number 5, Liam Weaver, who is the number 1 offensive threat for the Student Princes as he creates a lot of offense with 8 goals, 7 assists, and 15 points on the year. Peyton Gash with the ball behind net, sends it to Chris French on the wing, who sends it up to Blake Bourne up top. Blake Bourne sends it over to Patrick Smith. Patrick now looking. Is he going to dodge? Yes. He looks to dodge down the wing. The short stick D-mid does a good job of keeping him out, Patrick. Peyton Gash now behind the net, looking at X. He gets a pick from Chris, who slips off. Peyton now out on the wing, looking for a pass. He gets it up top to Brett. Brett passes it over to Patrick. Patrick looks to dodge. He takes a shot. And it is saved by Quincy Grievous, who's doing a great job tonight. He's racking up quite a few saves, and he's only let 4 through so far.
Yeah, I was just saying Heidelberg being down a player, and Adrian had it on their side for quite a long time there.
Their defense has got to be tired, but they are playing solid defense right now, and they are looking to win this game. Patrick now has it on the far side. He's going to bring it out and look to set up the offense. Brett, he's got Blake up top. Blake passes it down to Peyton. Peyton looks to make a move toward the middle. He spins back up top, takes a shot, wide, and Chris French there for the backup. 8 minutes now left in the second period. Chris French brings it back in bounds, looking to bring it in play. He has it behind X. He looks like he's going to make a dodge here. 55 seconds left on the shot clock. He brings it up the near side, tries to pass it up to Peyton. No good. And now that is an over and back. Devin Higgins now here to play defense on number 23, Alex Bruder. Now number 26, Eli Hare, up top with the ball for the Student Princes as they make their substitutions to get their offensive personnel on, and they're waiting for a play. Eli Hare looking like he's going to dodge here, and he's not. He's electing to pass it down to his attackman and move it behind X. Now as it is behind at X, number 5, Liam Weaver, looking to make a play here. He doesn't get much there as David Herrig is playing outstanding defense, throwing pokes and checks all night. Chris Naran steps up on D as they move it across to Eli Hare. Eli makes a dodge on number 19, Ian Messenger. Ian swings at him. Nothing good there. Heidelberg keeps possession, pushes it to the far wing. Now they have it up top. Patrick over to Hunter. Hunter gets the pass knocked away. Patrick Smith now has the ball. He's got Colton ahead of him. He's got the ball. And the Student Princes are able to get back and slow down the fast break by the AC Bulldogs. Peyton Gash here on the far wing looks to pass it back and decides to pump fake and keep it. Peyton goes behind as Adrian is able to get their offensive personnel on and now look to set up their offense. Moves it over to Travis on the wing. Travis pushes it up top to Blake. Blake moves it over to Brett. Brett gets a short stick. He might dodge. Passes it down to Chris French. Chris passes it over to Peyton. Peyton passes it up top to Travis. They get the call in now with 40 seconds left on the shot clock. Looks like a player is going to go. Blake gets it up top. And he's going to dodge here up top. Gets a pick from Brett. He goes down the wing. He gets pushed out. Passes it down to Chris French. Chris goes back up top. Looks to make a sweeping motion toward the middle. Looking for a pass. He hits him with a question mark dodge and is able to put one low corner and score. That is his second goal of the night. That is Chris French, making it 5-4 for the Adrian College Bulldogs.
I think that it was great for them to capitalize on Heidelberg's turnover because that really picked up the momentum for Adrian.
Yes, this is a very much a momentum game, a game of runs. When you get your momentum, you have to run with it. You get the ball, you make the most of your possessions. Max Leventis stepping out here for yet another face-off. It's a little bit of a chilly one. I see a few sweaters and a few long sleeves by these players out here.
You know, it's Michigan. Could be worse.
It definitely could be worse.
First couple spring games we got going, but it's good to get back outside and had a few games in the gyms and the ice arena, but it's nice to be back on the field here in Docking Stadium.
Yes, turf still looking nice here at Docking Stadium as it renovated 2 years ago. Shining bright in the sun. Heidelberg picks up the loose ball here off of the face-off, drops it in bounds, and it goes off of Christian Arand. So now the Bulldogs have to play some defense here. Peyton Gash doing a little bit of riding there, trying to get the ball back. Ultimately, Mitch Kellerman stepping up here on the ball. Number 28, Patrick McCarthy coming in off the box. He gets a good run in. He's got a shot off, and it's saved by number 1, Ethan Krupp. Ethan looks up to a midi. He gets the ball up to Ian Messenger. Ian now driving down the field, running with space. He's got 3 guys converging. He has nowhere to go. He rolls back. He gets crushed between 2 players. Ball loose on the floor. Ball's picked up by number 2, Hunter Edwards, as Student Princes look to get it back down to their offensive end. Chris French riding hard here. As number 21, David Weaver, now looking to drive toward the net. Gets a guy on him and passes it down to number 23, Alex Bruder. Alex going against Devin. Devin not letting anything up. Heidelberg slows it down here as they look to set up their offense. They get it up top to Hunter Edwards. Hunter passes it over to Patrick. Patrick back to Hunter. Looks like they're playing catch out here. Hunter takes a dodge. Slide comes from Mitch Kellerman. He knocks the pass down. Is able to pick up the ground ball. Mitch now driving down the side. He's got a guy on him. Mitch now gets some open hands. He's looking to pass the ball. Looks to go deep, and he passes it back to Peyton Gash. So now offsides in lacrosse is a little bit different. So in offsides, so the ball's on our offensive end here. Back here on the defensive end, we have to have 3 guys at all times.
It looks like there were a couple coaches complaining. Should have been offsides call there.
It's a tough call to make. There isn't always a judge looking to see where everyone is. Number 23, Alex, able to evade Devin as he pushes strong behind X and passes it over to number 5, Liam Weaver. Liam brings it up top, passes it over to Patrick McCarthy. Patrick passes to number 19, Cole Werner. Carl Warner now looking to dodge against Ian Messenger. Ian pushes him out, gets him to trip up, and now he's down. Loose ball. Heidelberg able to keep possession here as they send it across to the far wing. Patrick McCarthy now has it on the far wing. He makes a swim dodge, gets past Griffin Royce, and makes another swim dodge, but loses the ball. Heidelberg does not keep possession of this one as Devin Higgins brings it in bounds.
Hey, DJ, I want to thank you so much for coming on ACTV today. You're doing a fantastic job. I'm hoping these guys do a fantastic job as well. We're going to go down to the sideline to Matt Kibbe, who's a part of my communications 311 class here at Adrian College. Matt, what's going on?
Hey guys, thanks for sending it down here. I'm down here on the field at Docking Stadium, and let me tell you, the energy here is absolutely insane. Both teams are absolutely into this game, and you're going to want to stay tuned for this whole entire time. Back up to you guys in the booth.
That was a great camera angle.
Yes, so while we did skip away to Matt, we were missing the goal there by number 10, Colton Hart, as the AC Bulldogs were able to pick up a loose ball and take it down in the fast break and score. It is now 6-4.
Maybe we got to send it down there. That's how they're going to score. It's just
I know, that's kind of crazy.
Down,
as soon as we send it down, they scored. Max Leventis is here to take another face-off, hoping to keep possession for the Bulldogs. They've scored 3 in a row now to make it a 6-4 game. We get a hold against the Bulldogs, and Heidelberg is able to take possession. Heidelberg's got it up top with number 2, Hunter Edwards. Hunter sends it over to number 26, Eli Hare. He's got it up top all alone. Griffin Royson back at the top of the box waiting for him to come. Number 22, AJ Fultz, looks to take it down to number 23, Alex Bruder. Alex now going against Devin. Devin giving him a hard time, throwing slaps, using the body. He's able to get the ball on the ground. Isaiah Den running hard for the ball. Heidelberg able to keep possession. Bulldogs playing a nice, solid defensive possession here as there's 45 seconds left on the shot clock. Eli Hare looking to make a dodge here on Isaiah Den. He dodges to the left wing. He passes down. There's nothing there for him. Alex Bruder has it now here behind the net. Looks to make a move on Devin Higgins. Devin throws a few slaps, gives him to pass the ball. Hunter Edwards now makes a dodge down the wing, takes a shot, and it is good 5-hole on Ethan Krupp. So now it is 5-6 as number 2, Hunter Edwards, puts his second goal of the night.
Exciting score right there. We're going to go down again to the sideline, now to Hunter Hefner. Hunter, what's going on down there?
Hey guys, thank you very much. It is a really great day here at Kaepernick Field. It's a back-and-forth game between Heidelberg and Adrian, and it's just a great time. Thank you guys so much for sending it down. Back up to you.
It's just a great time. I like that.
Yes.
It's always a great time here at Adrian College.
A fantastic time here. As the Bulldogs have a 6-5 lead, as the Heidelberg Student Princes were able to put one past our goalie this past possession. Ian Messenger now out to take the face-off instead of Max Leventis. Christian Aron on the wing, Travis Fox on the other wing. Ball set down, whistle goes, and it's loose. It's still loose. Ball on the ground. Ian Messenger is able to pick it up. He's running fast now. Adrian College is able to get the fast break. He looks for someone to pass to. Gets over to Chris French. Chris is not able to catch the ball. Loose ball. Does it stay in bounds? No. Bulldogs turn it over.
Hey, let's
Griffin
send it.
makes a good check there on the passes. Chris French gets it, and now Adrian College has a fast break. Chris is going to look to slow it down, and now that he slows it down, Travis Fox has it up top, and I'm going to send it on down to – is that my guy Gary Vedeto down on the field?
Yes, it
Let
is.
me see it, Gary.
Gary.
Hey, thanks, guys. Great to be here on this beautiful sunny afternoon with the Bulldogs up right now 6-5 against Heidelberg. They've been battling back and forth, and then now I want to send it back up to my people up in the booth. We got DJ, Bailey, and Gabe. Take it away, guys.
Heidelberg now bringing it down the field. That's number 22 is laid out by Travis Fox.
It's getting kind of physical here.
And before the hit, there was a timeout by Heidelberg as they're able to keep possession. And with this timeout, we'll send it down to one of the notorious Buddy twins.
What a beautiful day out here at Docking Stadium with the Bulldogs leading 6-5 with just over a minute left in this quarter. The Bulldogs placed last in the NCAA conference last season. That doesn't look like that's happening this year with their attack out here. Let's send it right back up here at Docking Stadium.
Bailey, as we're sitting in this timeout here, what have you seen so far? What have you learned from the game?
This, it's a lot of hustling. You're running the full field, so it looks like you definitely got to be in shape. I'm seeing Adrian quite a bit attacking Heidelberg here. But on the opposite side, Heidelberg's not – they're doing the same here. So it's looking like pretty back and forth, and we'll see what happens in this last minute of the quarter.
And our viewers at home have never seen so many sideline reporters. I've never seen so many sideline
I think
reporters in my life.
set a
they're saying.
record here.
Yeah, they're doing a great job, too. This is our Communications 311 class, as I mentioned earlier. We're going to go back down there, the other Buddy twin. What's going on down there?
And you're tuning back in. This is Victoria Buddy. The score is currently 6-5. We have Adrian versus Heidelberg. With 1 minute and about 13 seconds left in this quarter, we're waiting to see what Adrian can do. We're hoping they can score a few more goals and get past Heidelberg. Let's keep it going strong, Adrian Bulldogs. Back to you guys.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Love it. It's better than the beautiful day out here.
I know, right?
I don't know about you guys. Sometimes I have a hard time telling the twins apart.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have
Yes.
twins at
Why do you think I said
ECTV, and
twins?
you got to be careful.
We've got like 6 sets of twins working in the production house.
It's
I
crazy.
don't know who anyone is.
I'm a twin, but my twin doesn't go here, so.
My twin doesn't go here.
So that's why it's easy.
Adrian able to cause a loose ball here, and it is a turnover. Number 11, Mitch Kellerman's going to pick up the ball and bring it back in as there's 53 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Oh, mother of mercy. Let's go down to the sideline again. We got Trey Matthews. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that shout out. It is a lovely day here at Docking Stadium. The sun is out. It's not the warmest here at Adrian, Michigan, but it's warm enough for Michigan-type weather. The players are ready to go. I'm sure the fans are getting their money's worth. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far. I think it's going to be a great season for the Bulldogs of Adrian as they're just trying to just grab the dub right now. Back to you guys in the studio.
Let me tell you guys, the weather here is absolutely fantastic. If our viewers don't know how good it is, they're going to find out by the end of this.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the weather is pretty good.
It is.
I
It's a
mean,
beautiful
yeah,
Michigan
I
day.
got
Like,
on a short
honestly.
sleeve polo right now, and I'm doing all right. And now that we bring it back into the booth, there's 33 seconds left here in the first half, and Adrian was able to get a turnover here, get it down into their offensive zone, and get a timeout, looking to set up a play and score a goal and push it to a 2-goal lead going into halftime.
Let's see. We got anyone? No, we're not sending it down to anyone else. I think that's everyone.
I'm pretty sure that's a world record on sideline reporters.
All in a minute.
At least for now.
5
We're out
minute
of
span.
sideline reporters. We'll just have to keep it here in the booth now.
Good. We love our sideline
This is
reporters.
too
They do an
much.
amazing job.
Way too much.
It's fun to get out there, though, see the game from a different angle,
Yes.
different camera view.
And now that you say that, it's much different watching the game from up here in the booth than it is on the sideline or on the field. Man, I see things up here that I don't think I would have saw if I were to be playing. I can see backdoor cuts. I can see passes before they're made. It's just a different view from up here.
It's like when you're watching your team back on film. When you're watching game film, you can see things that you didn't know when you were playing.
It's definitely nice, I'll tell you what, to see it from like a different perspective. This is my first time watching lacrosse in like a full-on sense, and it's something different. It's
Yes.
something new, and I definitely appreciate the grind that these players have to go through.
It's a grind. And here we are with 30 seconds left as Travis Fox takes it behind. He looks like he's going to dodge on the pole from behind. Travis brings it up the wing, rolls back toward the outside, gets a slide to come out, takes a shot wide as Peyton Gash is there for the backup. 45 seconds left on the shot clock, but that does not matter as there are only 17.8 seconds left in the first half. Peyton now coming up the side, looking for the shot now, and it sails wide. Chris French there for the backup, 10 seconds left in the first half. Chris also going to look like he's going to go from behind as he gets a short stick here. Chris takes the dodge, gets an early slide, falls down, 3 seconds left, 2, 1, loose ball. Peyton Gash tries to take a shot, and it's blocked as he earns the penalty as the clock expires. So it's looking like Adrian College will start off with a man advantage at the beginning of the second half. Waiting on the call here.
What are you seeing, DJ? What does that look like to you?
If I had to take a guess, they're probably going to call an illegal body check here. They called one earlier in Adrian College. It was much of the same play. But that one was a little different as it was a loose ball. And a lot of things happen on a loose ball. Bodies get to flying. People want to go in and get the ball. Loose balls are pretty dangerous. But let's look and see what the call is going to be here.
And some calls are so debatable. Like, one person may think it's one thing. Someone thinks it's another thing. Someone thinks it's not a foul at all. So.
Yeah, we had some talk in there from the refs, but if there's one thing I don't like doing, it's reffing. I mean, I have a little bit of experience with it too.
Yeah.
I reffed some lacrosse over the summer, and reffing is a very hard job. I mean, a lot of senses the game's in your hands. You know, you got to be watching to protect the players. You got to keep coaches. You got to keep their attitudes good. And, I mean, it's just hard to protect the players. It doesn't look like we're going to get a ruling on this penalty anytime soon. So we're going to take a quick 10-minute break here at halftime as it is 6-5, Bulldogs leading.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
And when I think about Adrian College and how it impacted my life, really Adrian has been intertwined with my life since I was a child. My mother was a voice teacher here for 32 years. I grew up down the street on College Avenue, and so I've seen Adrian through a lot of different periods. But when I think about what impacted me most, it really is relationships. It's relationships with professors that took the time to mentor and help me and pull me aside when I didn't do well on a test, or help me to improve on my writing skills, or whatever it was that helped me as an individual to have confidence and move forward. And when I think about all those aspects and people that I went to school with, that I sang in choir with, that remain best friends for life, that's really what my time at Adrian was all about.
Adrian College impacted my life. I came here as a freshman from right down the road, Blissfield, Michigan. Wanted to play baseball. That lasted about a year until my eyes were open to the rest of campus, the organizations here, and I really got involved. Met some amazing people, made my best friends here at Adrian College, and really owe a lot to my professors, the rest of the faculty, administration for shaping my life. Provided me many amazing opportunities, internships, and just wonderful connections. Now being involved with the alumni board, working here as a Bulldog, I live and breathe Adrian 24/7 and absolutely love it.
We were floating memories, oh, back from my youth. Yeah, and I remember thinking to myself that you were the one. Oh, you were stunning, you were lovely, yeah, you were fun. There was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023.
Oh, that one time on the West Coast in the dead of night, we were watching cruise ships gently pass us by. Oh, and I remember gazing at your face in that starry light. Oh, thinking life don't get much better than a night like a night. 'Cause there was no one else I wanted to see. There was nothing else I wanted to do. There was nowhere else I wanted to be than sitting in the ocean side with you.
Adrian College impacted my life so profoundly. I was able to be engaged in so many activities on campus just from the start of one invitation. For that simple invitation, I was able to be part of student government. I decided to be part of the dance team, joined a sorority, and so many other experiences that I wouldn't have been able to take part of if I wasn't engaged by just one individual. Along the way, I had the opportunity to talk with many professors and have them as great advisors to me throughout my career in Adrian and throughout my life as an individual working in the field of education. I'm very grateful to all of those individuals that have helped me get to where I am today.
And I knew Adrian was a little different from the very first time I came on campus. Adrian was the last campus that I visited when I was looking for colleges, and all of the other admissions interviews started with test scores and things, and Adrian didn't start that way. Adrian wanted to know what I was doing, what I was interested in, and test scores weren't important. So I saw right there that Adrian saw the individual as more important, and that's why I came here. I was able to be involved in women's athletics, which at that time in the early 70s was not a big thing, but I was able to become involved in competitive women's athletics. I enjoyed the fact that I was given meaningful responsibilities as a student, not just ticky-tacky things, but things where I could really make an impact, and I enjoyed the different opportunities. And of course, the people that I met, both as friends and as faculty members, will remain with me forever.
Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
And we are back as we are looking to get into the second half here. Oh, okay. You got one too. And Adrian looking strong here in the first half. 6-5. They're playing well. Looking at 3-1, looking to push to 4-1. Well, what do we have going in the first half?
You know, it looks like shots are pretty overall close to even, but the first quarter was pretty even. The second, Adrian had 12 and Heidelberg had 4. And Heidelberg's actually right below Adrian with 16 for the game.
So as it's looking, the face-off is actually pretty even as well. Heidelberg went 4 for 7 in the first quarter, and then 3 for 6 in the second. Adrian 3 for 7 in the first quarter, 3 for 6 in the second. Clears, which are actually very important in the game. That's getting the ball from defense to offense. Right now, Heidelberg's clearing 8 for 14, which is it's a little over 50%. That's not bad. That's where you want to be. You want to be at about 60 or 70% clearing rate. That way you're getting the ball to your offense a lot. And Adrian also doing well, looking in the 60 to 70 range with 7 out of 11 on clears.
Yeah, saves actually were dead even here, 5 and 5. So both goalies, doing a great job today.
We were never able to get any clarification on the penalty, but Adrian starts here, man up, and they were able to keep possession as it was a dead ball foul. So they started with possession, and there was no face-off. They turn it over here as Hunter Edwards picks up a ground ball for Heidelberg here, and he looks to pass it up to number 24, LSM. It's a loose ball, and it is corralled by Alex Bruder as Heidelberg is able to keep possession. Now, are we going to see a double team here from Adrian College as they have an extra man on, or are we going to see Heidelberg able to keep possession and hang on for an even possession call here? Alex Bruder still hanging on to the ball here as he goes against Devin Higgins. Devin throwing slaps. Devin throwing checks left and right, looking to take the ball away. Alex able to hang on as he has it behind X. Alex still has it behind X, still going against Devin. Alex passes it all the way up to the top to number 22, Eli Hare, as Heidelberg is able to clear yet another penalty, and that puts Adrian at 0-3 on the night for extra man. This is number 2, Hunter Edwards, going from the top, passes it down the wing to number 28, Patrick McCarthy, who takes a shot going toward the middle, and he scores to tie the game up for the Student Princes. That is Patrick McCarthy's
fourth, I think.
Fourth goal on the night. He's got 4 for Heidelberg tonight. 4 out of 6, that's 66%. He's shooting great tonight, putting yet another one by for Student Princes as he ties the game up.
Yeah, I was just going to mention him, actually. Now his 4th goal. He's been a pretty big force for Heidelberg here in this game.
So now Max Leventis out for yet another faceoff. For whatever reason, the Bulldogs have an extra man on as there is no man on the wing for the Student Princes. And Christian Around is going to be all alone and pick up a ground ball here. He's going to take it down the field. He passes over to Chris French. Chris slows it down, brings it out, and Adrian makes a substitution and gets its offensive personnel on, looking to score a goal and take the advantage back. Chris French passes it up to Travis Fox. Travis has it up top, moves it over to Patrick. Patrick now has it on the wing. Looking, he passes it back over to Travis. Travis up top, brings it over. Oh, he slides back over to the left wing. Dodges down, rolls back, passes over to Brett. Brett's got it up top. Brett looking to pass, passes it down to Patrick. Patrick looking to dodge on the right wing. Patrick passes it down to Peyton Gash. Peyton behind X now, looking to dodge from behind X. Comes up on the wing. Looking to pass now. Passes it up to Chris French. Chris bring it back down. He gets a slip pick from Peyton Gash. He gets it through the middle, and he shoots and he scores. That is Peyton Gash's second goal of the night. He's now got 2 goals and 1 assist for 3 points on the night.
You know, can't expect anything less from an MIAA honors player. Great player.
He is a phenomenal player, adding on to that total of points for the year. He's a great guy to have behind X. One thing about an X attackman, it's much like a point guard in basketball. They're the leader of your offense. They're the guy that's going to control the ball. They're going to slow it down. They're going to tell guys to move. They have good vision. They're going to get the ball where it needs to go, and you're going to score goals when your X attackman is playing well. Max Leventis here for another faceoff as it pops behind him. He has no clue where it is. Heidelberg not able to pick up the ground ball yet as it's still loose. Hunter Edwards is now able to pick it up. He's looking to take a shot now here. And Ethan Krupp with the easy save. Ethan passes it up to Griffin. Griffin has a loose ball. Not able to pick it up yet. Loose ball still loose. Griffin now picks it up and gets crushed. Loose ball still here. Peyton Gash picks it up. Now he's got 4 guys on him as he still gets loose. And now Adrian has some numbers here. Peyton driving toward the net. And he pushes it behind X, looking to pass it up to Chris. Chris gets it, takes a shot, and it hits the crossbar. And now it's hanging in the air. Loose ball here. Adrian with the chase, and they're able to keep the ball. Brett there with the backup, and now he's going to bring the ball back and play for the Bulldogs. Brett here passes it down to Chris. Chris is now going to carry it over to X. He gets a pick here from Peyton Gash. Peyton's going to stay still. Not really going to get much of a pick there. Gets a nice slip off. They get the switch. And now the ball goes up top to Travis, who has a short stick on him. Are we going to see a dodge here from Travis? No, we're not. Travis now gets the ball back, and he is going to dodge. He takes a sweeping dodge, gets past the LSM. He's now got his eyes up. He makes a dodge towards the middle. He takes a nice hard slap. Looks like he might have got dinged up a little bit there on the play. Brett passes over to Colton. Colton takes a shot, and he scores. That is the 3rd goal for Colton Hart tonight as he gets a quick pass from Brett and puts one down in the bottom left corner.
Hey, guys, we're going to take another look at that here on the stream. Beautiful goal there.
Yes, that was a fantastic goal. That's something you want to do, you know, when you're able to get past the guy, as Brett was able to there, and he's able to cause the slide comes up. When the slide comes up, you have an open guy. Brett did a good job of having his eyes up, finds the open guy. Colton gets the ball, fires it in, bottom left corner, easy goal. Now you got another face-off here as number 11, Mitch Kellerman on the far wing, number 13, Christian Aron on the close wing. Max Leventis taking the face-off. Max is able to win a face-off, and now he's coming fast. Passes it over to Chris French. They slow it down, and here we are. They set up their offense. Chris going fast now, pulls it back out and passes it to Peyton behind the X. Peyton moves it over to Blake, who has now rejoined the game. Blake gives it to Patrick. Patrick waits and passes it back to Brett. Brett takes it to the middle as they give him the pole. The pole is also known as the LSM. They're the guy that's normally put on the best midfielder, as the defenders with the long poles are put on the best players to close the skill gap there. Peyton tries to throw one center and is knocked down by the Heidelberg defenseman. They're able to move it up, and that is number 6, Jaden Scepter, who's now looking to pass it down to his attacksman. He gets it down to number 23, Alex Bruder, who now has it on the outside against Devin Higgins on the wing. Devin looking to apply plenty of pressure here, throwing slaps, looking to get a loose ball. Not quite able to cause a turnover. Trevor Burke now steps out. Trevor Burke throws a good slap, stumbles up the attackman here for a second. This is number 21, David Weaver. David passes up, and now it's at the top of the box with Hunter Edwards. Hunter now looking to dodge on Ian Messenger. Ian jabs him in the shoulder, doesn't get much. Guy in the middle rolls back, gets a pass down low to the guy on the crease. Saved by Ethan Krupp. Loose ball here, Griffin now hockeys it out. He's going to go and pick it up himself as it goes out of bounds. So now Heidelberg here keeping possession of the ball. Alex Bruder passes up to number 22, Eli Hare. Eli passes to the far side to number 28, Patrick McCarthy, as he draws the pole, Griffin Roizen. Griffin here pushing out, throwing a slap, gets the ball on the ground. Griffin now picks up the ground ball, and as he gets hit by Patrick McCarthy. Heidelberg now has possession. Patrick now here, going against Griffin again. Number 22, Eli Hare here now carrying it down. He makes a quick jab move, takes a shot, and it's a wide shot as Heidelberg there for the backup. Liam Weaver now going to bring it back in for the Student Princess with 55 seconds left on the shot clock.
You know, if you can make a good jab move, get around your defender, looks like it give yourself a good opportunity to score.
Oh, yes. The jab step, also known as the hitch dodge, most of the time it freezes your defender as you're jumping one way and going the other, so they don't really know what to do with their hips and their stick, so they kind of just stay frozen, and you're able to get by and get a quality shot. Alex Bruder here going against Devin Higgins, able to squeeze by. Devin able to get back into position and get him to pass the ball up top to Hunter. Hunter Edwards now taking a dodge on number 23, Isaiah Den. He pulls through, takes a shot, and is saved by number 1, Ethan Krupp. Bulldogs here breaking out for their clear. Ethan gets a nice pass up to Isaiah. Isaiah up to Chris. Bulldogs now have the ball on their offensive end. Chris bullies by the defender, now looking to attack the net. Chris takes a shot, and he scores on the fast break. That is Chris French's 3rd goal of the night. That is 2 Bulldogs with a hat trick now as Chris French puts away his 3rd of the night on the fast break, getting the pass from Isaiah Den, who gets his 1st assist of the year.
This Bulldog team on fire right now, looking like they have a bit of energy now on the sidelines.
Yes, the Bulldogs have come out from the second half. The sideline has been energized. The ground balls have been there for them. The offense has been there for them. The defense has been outstanding besides the 1 goal they've given up. They are now winning 9-2-6 here with 8:32 left in the 3rd period as the Bulldogs have come out of the halftime speech rocking and rolling on all cylinders. Another face-off here with number 11, Mitch Kellerman, and number 13, Christian Around on the wings. Max Leventis taking the face-off. Ball is dropped now. Ref sets the sticks. He steps away, blows his whistle, and we are in play. Max Leventis looking to scoop up the ground ball. It's still loose. It's still loose. Christian Around. No, Heidelberg is able to pick up the ball here as that is number 26, Eli Hare. Number 26 gets the ball back now. He's going to hang on to it up top, try and push it to the far wing, maybe get a dodge here against Mitch Kellerman. Mitch also turns out to be a D2 club hockey player here at Adrian College. He finished the season with hockey and has joined the lacrosse team, and he's playing some phenomenal defense tonight. Christian Aran gets a tip pass here, and he picks up the ground ball. He looks to get to the outside. He's got a guy. He's got some help. He passes up to Chris French. Bulldogs cause yet another turnover and get the clear. Chris French looking to attack again fast on the fast break. He spins toward the middle, throws a fake, and gets it up top to Ian Messenger. Patrick now hanging on to it up top as Bulldogs make some substitutions to get the offensive personnel on. Peyton Gash now has it behind the net. He moves it up to Chris French, who moves it up to Patrick Smith. Patrick now moves it up to Travis as the ball gets knocked down. Travis is able to pick up the loose ball and keep possession. He dodges down the right wing, takes a shot, and it is saved by number 18, Quincy Gregory. Number 33, Ryan Cinema here, looks to pass it up to Amity, and the ball's dropped. Ball still on the ground. Adrian able to ride back and get a loose ball here, and they keep possession. Number 6, Patrick Smith, pass it over to Blake Bourne on the far wing. And we have a injury here. That is one of our Bulldogs, number 35, Peyton Gash. Hopefully, looks like he's holding his right leg here. I'm not sure if it's an ankle, a shin, or a knee. He's going to get some medical assistance. We're going to see what's going on here.
You know, being a student athlete, those injuries are sometimes they can be serious, but, you know, recovering is the most important thing because, you know, it's tough being a student athlete here.
It's always scary seeing anyone go down, our team or opposing team, as Peyton is up to his feet, hobbling off on that right foot. It looks to be an ankle injury. He's probably going to get looked at, get some tape, and hopefully he gets back out here. To replace him is going to be number 2, Blake Bourne. He's going to move back to attack as he started the game there and was moved to midfield. He's going to go back in and attack and play the X position here for the Bulldogs.
Those rolled ankles seem pretty common in all sports.
Yeah, I mean, it's the change of direction. You're going from one way or another, one little slip, and there goes your ankle. So we're hoping to see Peyton back out here and healthy, as he does have 3 points of the night and is playing phenomenal for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs now have it here on the far side with Chris French. He gives it up top. He gets to switch with the short stick. Now Chris French is going to dodge on the short stick. He's looking to go right. He's going to take a sweep and dodge right. He bulls through the defender, gets open, free hands, takes a shot, and it is saved by number 18, Quincy Grevious. The pole there flips it back to his D partner, who sends it all the way across to the third D partner, number 16, Eli Allen, who's looking to bring it up. He gets it up to number 5, Liam Weaver, so now the Student Princes have it on their offensive side. Now number 28, Patrick McCarthy, catching the ball, looking at a full head of steam here against Griffin Roizen. Gets the switch on to David Herrick, who passes it down to Liam Weaver. Liam Weaver gets it over to number 23, Alex Bruder. Devin Higgins able to step up and get the ball on the ground. Bulldogs are able to pick it up here as Griffin Roizen picks up the ground ball. He's now trying to roll away as it gets pressure. Able to give it over to number 4, Devin Higgins. Devin now looking for the pass, sends it to number 19, Ian Messenger. Ian drops the ball as it's a loose ball as he gets hit. Number 21, David Weaver now with the ball as he picks up the loose ball. Sends it now up top to number 2, Hunter Edwards. 5:22 here in a 9-6 game in the third quarter. Heidelberg taking their time, setting up their offense as now they get a dodge in the right wing. And it goes down behind X and brought up to the other side of the wing. Here's number 2, Hunter Edwards, now ready to go on Travis Fox. Passes it down behind X. X over to the other side, up the wing. Here's the shot, and it's wide. Student Prince is able to keep possession as they are there for the backup. Hunter Edwards now has the ball, passes it behind X. X passes it over to the other side. Up top now, number 28, Patrick McCarthy here. On the left wing and now back up top. They're playing catch here. Left wing up top, left wing up top. Hunter Edwards now has it on the left wing, looks to pass it down. As they get some rotation here from the defense, pass it up top to Patrick McCarthy. He takes a shot down the left wing, and he scores as he puts it past the left hip of Ethan Krupp, making it a 9-7 goal. Adrian College leading.
Heidelberg building some momentum here with this goal. We'll see if they can score 2 more and tie it up, or even 3 more and win this game.
Yes, and that's how key the keeping possession can be after a shot. We see there Heidelberg takes a nice shot. It's not quite on net, but they're able to keep the ball. They get it back. They move it around a little bit, get the defense moving, and after a couple quick passes, they're able to get a goal there.
Get the defense tired, too. That's important.
Yeah, it keeps the defense tired. When they're going back-to-back like that, they can't always stay on it. Ground ball gets back into the deep defensive zone for the Princes as they turn it over on the clear. Brett steps on the offensive zone, gets the ball in, passes it over to number 11, Mitch Kellerman. Mitch now bringing it up, pass it over to Patrick. Patrick now going to hang on to it so that the Bulldogs can set up their offensive personnel. Brett now here, passing it back up top to Patrick. Peyton Gash is now back onto the field. Looks like he's got some tape there on that right foot, but it looks good to go. He gets the ball up top as he draws the pole, makes a dodge. Doesn't see much. Gets looks for the far pass as it gets knocked down as you have Blake Bourne all alone on the far wing. Number 13, Trent Clark here for the Heidelberg. Looking to move the ball up in the clear. Has a guy on the far side. Passes it over. Heidelberg now, number 8, Barry Middleton, pushing down the far side. He gets a pass up top, but it's not caught. Christian Aran picks up the ground ball. Nice check there from Heidelberg as they're riding hard. Ethan Krupp here with the ground ball, looking for a guy. Goalie looking to make a pass. Oh, his stick gets checked. And David Herrick there for the ground ball. David now pushing down the sideline. He has some pressure here. He spins back, and he passes it back to Peyton Gash as the Bulldogs are able to keep possession and slow it down and get their offensive personnel on. Brett up top, passes it over to Chris French. French passes up top to Travis. Travis now toward the middle. Down on the right wing now, dodging to get behind X. Travis Fox now with the invert look here, dodging from behind X. Passes up top to Blake Bourne. Blake takes a shot, and it is saved. Ball doesn't quite get out of bounds quite yet. And Considering that the defenseman for Heidelberg stepped out of bounds before the ball did, it is going to be Adrian College ball, making Peyton Gash the closest person to the shot as it goes out of bounds. Adrian College keeps possession here. It's up top with number 2, Blake Bourne. Blake now makes a dodge down the right wing, passes it down to Chris French. Chris looking to pass it to Peyton behind at X. Peyton has it at X, passes it over to Brett on the right wing. Brett up top to Travis. Travis down to French as he cuts up. French takes a shot, and he scores! French puts in his 4th of the night, pushing it to a 10-7 lead for the Bulldogs.
You know, we've heard that name a lot today, so I think he's definitely been beneficial for Adrian, and if they want to win this game.
Yes, Chris French is very beneficial as he is the leading scorer for the Bulldogs this year, as he does have 15 goals on the year already. And he's once again been putting in more tonight as he already has 4. The Bulldogs will look to keep this momentum going as it is 2:15 left in the third quarter with a 10-7 lead. Max Leventis looking to take a faceoff. We got a new guy on the wing here for the Bulldogs, number 33, Ben Magnus. And then on the far wing, we got number 11, Mitch Kellerman. We get a face-off violation against Heidelberg, and if you get 3 of those and a half, it's a penalty, and the opposing team gets a man up. So that's 1 here in the half for Heidelberg. Chris French takes yet another diving shot, and he's able to bounce it and hit crossbar and go in. That is his 5th goal of the night. Chris French continuing to amaze the crowd here as he puts in yet another one, pushing the lead for the Bulldogs to 4 as it is 7-11.
And, you know, he looks like he was getting tackled there a little bit when he was by the net. So that was a great goal.
A lot of things they say is as an attackman or a midfielder, when you step into the crease, you might get hit, but it always feels good to finish the shot after you get hit. Yeah, you get hit, but you look up and you see the ball's in the back of the net. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. We're getting yet another face-off as Christian Aran steps back onto the wing with Mitch Kellerman and Max Leventis taking the face-off in the center.
2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Spicing up to be a pretty good game here. Max Leventis able to win yet another face-off. He passes to Chris French. It's a low pass, and it gets through his legs. Heidelberg able to take possession here. Not much looking open here for them as they are able to get it up to Hunter Edwards on the offensive possession here against Mitch Kellerman down on the right wing, the far wing. Hunter now pushes behind that X, maybe going for an invert look here against the short stick. He is preparing to dodge as they take their time to get their offensive personnel on. He dodges now here, looks to get the pass in the center. Devin Higgins there to knock the ball away. Devin now picks up the ground ball. He's got it on the far side. Gets it over into the middle to Ian Messenger. Ian now passes over the midfield line. He shakes off a hit as he still has possession of the ball. Gets the ball over to Travis Fox. Travis Fox now on the far side. As time winds down, there's just 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Travis Fox now has it on the far wing. Chris sends it back up top to Travis. Travis sends it to the middle to Patrick. Adrian Bulldogs taking their time here with 45 seconds left in the game, in the third quarter, and 30 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to be going pretty soon here, looking to get a goal before this period's over. Brett has it on the far side, sends it up to Travis up top, who's got a short stick. Travis takes it to the wing, and he's probably going to dodge here. Travis rolls towards the top, takes a sweeping dodge here, fakes it back, draws a quick slide, moves the ball over to Brett. Brett moves it down to French. French looking behind the net possibly as he dodges up top. French passes over to Travis. Travis, he gets the ball knocked away by Hunter Edwards. There's 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hunter sends it all the way down as the pass is not completed and the ball rolls out of bounds as the third quarter expires with 11-7 lead for your Adrian College Bulldogs.
Now fans and both teams really getting into this game now.
Yes, with just a 4-goal lead. This is very much still a game. This could easily be a 12-11 game within 3 minutes of this fourth quarter starting. So the Bulldogs cannot slow down here, and Heidelberg has to be looking to keep the pace up.
Yeah, we were just talking about momentum, and if you get the momentum going, it's hard to stop sometimes.
Yes, once the momentum gets rolling, this could easily turn into a 14, 15, 16-11 game in which the Student Princes have done their job to take the momentum away, get it going in their side of things, and ride that momentum and put in quite a few goals. But as the way it is looking right now, Max Leventis is doing a great job at the X in the middle of the field and winning a lot of faceoffs to keep possession in the Bulldogs' hands.
Yeah, so when we talk about faceoffs, so what type of player do you want to put, when you're doing a faceoff?
So faceoff, you're gonna have a couple different guys for faceoff. You're gonna have one guy, which for us is Max. He's our guy that is versatile at the faceoff X. He can do multiple things, but he's fast. He's got fast hands, and he's gonna win the faceoff a very large percent of the time because he's gonna win the clamp. He's gonna get the ball put in the place where he wants to be, and then they're gonna pick up the ground ball. On the flip side of that, you want a guy that is strong, a guy that can move the body, a guy that can move someone else's body. If you're not going to win a lot of faceoffs, you're going to put that guy out there. He's going to jam the hands. He's going to make it a ground ball. He's going to make it tough for them to win and get going on their feet. And he's also going to give a chance for Adrian College to get in there and get a ground ball.
And it also looks like, you don't have to be tall or super big as long as you're strong and you have that quickness and you can get the ball to your team.
Oh, yes. That's the one thing I like about sport, lacrosse. It's a sport that is for all body types. There is not a body type that cannot play lacrosse. There's a position for any body type. No matter where you want to play, we can find a position for you. And it's a sport suitable for all people. As we get things started here in the fourth period, it is Mitch Kellerman out there with Christian Aran on the wings, and Max Leventis takes the faceoff as Adrian does lose the faceoff. And
Heidelberg here starting out with the ball.
Yes, that is Liam Weaver now, who draws a penalty there on Christian Aran. I'm going to take a guess that that's either going to be a slash or they're going to call head contact there, but I'm going to lead on the side of the slash. 1 minute penalty coming up here, most likely for Student Princes. They get some subs here, and they're probably going to look to negate the penalty and score a goal here. Or it may possibly even be a situation where they get an and one, where they get the goal and the penalty. Trevor Burke there comes up with a nice slap, gets the ball on the ground. Mitch Kellerman picks up the loose ball, stopping play as we get the penalty here.
Yeah, hopefully with this penalty that Heidelberg can still keep it up and score some goals.
So, yes, I was correct there. That was number 13, Christian Aran, picking up a slashing penalty as the Heidelberg Student Princes will take their second man up of the night, which they are 1-1. They were able to score on their first.
Yeah, I think taking advantage of having one less player on your defense is really good.
And to be honest, this has been a fairly clean game considering there have only been 4 penalties in the entire game. There's 2 for Adrian, 2 for Heidelberg. These guys are doing a great job at playing the game the right way and staying out of trouble, keeping 6 guys on the field for both sides. Heidelberg now moving it down on the right wing, passing it up top to Liam Weaver. Liam Weaver takes a shot, and he puts one past Ethan Krupp, now lowering the Bulldogs league to 3 as it is 8-11.
Yep, we were just talking about momentum. Looks like Heidelberg's pretty fired up, and we'll see what happens here in the last 14 minutes.
Yeah, the best thing you can do for your team is to, 1, draw a penalty. 2, your team gets 1, when you draw that penalty, your team gets fired up. You guys get ready to go knowing you're going on advantage. 2, you have to take that advantage and you have to score. Now that they've scored, they got the advantage, they got the extra guy, they were to move it around, they get a goal. Now that they've got the goal, they have to take that third step, and they have to win this faceoff. They got to score another goal. They have to keep the momentum going on their side. So now here on the faceoff, we got Griffin Royson on the far wing with Mitch Kellerman on the close, and Max Leventis taking the faceoff. He picks up the initial ground ball, and he's hit. Loose ball still. Mitch Kellerman fighting for it along with Griffin Royson and all 3 of the Student Princes. The ball is still loose. Max Leventis gets back in and he picks the ball up. Now he's going on the fast break with a full head of steam, and he passes it over to Peyton Gash, who's not able to catch the ball. He loses sight of the ball for a second, but he's able to pick up the ground ball. He's holding on to it. Now the Bulldogs are going to push it down the far right wing, and they're going to get their substitutions on and set up their offensive personnel. Actually, they're not. Peyton Gash is going to take it himself. He's going to score and get an and one with the penalty. The Bulldog League is now 12-8 as Peyton Gash takes it down the far right wing, dodges past the defender, and scores, picking up a penalty at the same time.
You know, like you said, picking up a penalty and seeing the ball in the net. It's just a great feeling.
Yes, it's much like an and one. I mean, us lacrosse players call it an and one. It's much like basketball and one. You get the goal, you get the points, and you get the disadvantage to the opposing team as they are now up a man, and we're going to get this penalty call in just a second. Unless, yes, no negated penalty. So the call on that penalty was unnecessary roughness, a late slash on a dead ball there by number 33, Ryan Cinema. So the Bulldogs will have possession on a no face-off, considering this is a dead ball foul, and they will go on the man up yet again. We haven't seen much from the man up tonight from the Bulldogs. They are 0-3 on the night, so maybe they can cash in their first man up advantage goal and push this lead to 5. Travis Fox passes down to Chris French, back up to Travis Fox. Travis over to Brett. Brett back to Travis. Travis over to Chris. Chris takes a shot. And it is a score as he puts it in the top left corner, and he pings. It is 13-8 as the Bulldogs push their lead to 5 and score their first man-up goal of the night.
You were just saying how they were 0-2 on their man-up goals, and here we go.
Yes, they were 0-3. That makes it 1-4 for the man-up tonight, just 25%. Slightly below their average on the year, but that's all right as they have pushed the lead to 5. It is 13-8 with 13 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. Max Leventis steps out for yet another face-off with Mitch Kellerman on the wing and Christian Aran on the other wing. Number 16, Eli Allen, lining up here next to Christian, and then next to Mitch, and on the far side next to Christian was Hunter Edwards. The Princes were able to get possession here. And number 2, Hunter Edwards, holding on to it up top as there's 12 minutes and 45 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Bailey, from what you do, the little you do know about lacrosse, what can you tell us the Student Princes are going to have to do here to get back in this game?
Yeah, I think they're going to definitely obviously need to keep the ball on their side and, off of Adrian's side, because the more you stay on offense, like we were saying earlier, the more you have more chances to score. So, and I also think that they need to keep their penalties to a minimum, but I think that's both teams.
Yes, penalties will always stricken your team. Here's Patrick McCarthy taking a dodge down the right wing. Christian Aran plays some good defense there, and he falls. No call there. Ball gets sent up top. Hunter Edwards looking to dodge. He rolls to the outside, takes a shot, and it is wide. The Student Princes are there for the backup. Just under 12 minutes here left as we get some shot clock malfunctions here. They're going to reset it to 24 as Student Princes have hung on to the ball.
That happens a lot, shot clock, just like earlier.
Yeah, like we said, you can count on electronics to go wrong. Student Princes have it here behind the net as Trevor Burke steps out on D. He's getting strong with the guy. That's number 21, David Weaver. He looks to pass it up. Is this ball going to get over the midfield line? And it does. That is an over and back. Bulldogs take possession. Peyton Gash on the far wing now with the ball. Turnovers are going to they're going to stricken your team too. I mean, you have to keep your turnovers to a low, or you're going to be playing a lot of defense.
And the less work that you have to do is the better, You don't want to tire your defense out.
Yes, the less your defense is playing, the fresher they are, the better defense they can play. Here it is up top with Travis Fox. Travis is going to push it over to Patrick. Patrick pushes it down to Peyton on the wing. Peyton's looking to pass it down to Chris behind net. Chris gets it at X. Chris looking to make a dodge. Chris up to the island. Looks for a take back. He draws a quick slide. Moves it over to Colton. Pass gets knocked down. Travis Fox there for the loose ball. Nope. That is still loose, actually. Colton Hart looking to pick it up. Still loose. Wow, this ball is bouncing all over the place as it is still loose. And that is number 22, AJ Fultz, for the Student Princes, able to pick the ball up. Now it is loose again, and it is loose in the middle of the field. Number 23, Alex Bruder, able to pick the ball up, takes a shot, and it is over. And Ethan Krupp there with the backup for the Bulldogs as they're able to gain possession from Ethan, getting out of his crease, stepping out of the net, and making the play. David Herrick steps in bounds with the ball. 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. David sends it to Ethan. Ethan over to Devin. Devin with a full head of steam, looking to pass over the line. Devin passes over the line. Devin down to Chris. Devin steps off. They get the offensive personnel on. Peyton Gash behind the net with the ball. Gets a slight pick from Chris. Chris slips, and they pass it up to Blake Bourne up top. Blake passes it over to Brett. Brett gets some pressure up top from the LSM. Brett passes it back to Blake. Blake down to Peyton. Peyton looked to carry behind X. Passes over to Chris. Chris has it behind X. He gets a slip from Peyton. Moves it over to Peyton. Peyton looked to pass. Brings it up to the wing. Now it's up top with Travis. Travis moves it up to the middle to Brett. Back to Travis. His defender looks to take the steal. He gets it over to Brett in the middle. Brett takes a shot, and it's a save. Chris French here with the loose ball. Chris now has a double team here, so meaning someone's open. He evades the double team, looking to go toward the net, gets Colton on the backside, and Colton Hart puts in his 4th of the game as Chris French gets yet another assist. If I'm not mistaken, that's 6 or 7 points on the night for Chris.
You know, I think, yeah, he's definitely helped the Bulldogs in this game, and I think that it's going to be important for Heidelberg now to get the ball and go down and keep it on their end to try and score some goals.
And you see Heidelberg doing their best, as on that last possession, a defenseman there, he went to pick off the pass and was not able to do so, leaving the door open for the Bulldogs to snap, put a few passes in the sticks and put a goal in the back of the net. We got another face-off here. We got number 11, Mitch Kellerman, number 13, Christian Aran on the wings. Max Leventis takes the face-off, and he loses, but there's a loose ball in the middle of the field. Christian Aran working hard. Max Leventis able to pick it up. He gets hit, but he still has control of the ball. Christian now able to pick it up, but it's loose yet again. Trevor Berg now makes a nice check and puts the ball back on the ground. Max Leventis now here to pick it up, and it's still loose. Now Alex Bruder here for the Student Princess. Looks to take it down the wing against Devin Higgins. Excuse me. Devin now playing great defense, forcing Alex to make the pass. Christian Aran now steps up. They make a dodge toward the middle, get a pass down to David Weaver. David takes a shot, and it gets saved by Ethan Krupp. Ethan up to Ian. Ian now looking to go across the middle. He evades a few defenders.
Incredible
and now
save
he's down
there
the
by
front
Adrian.
wing. Oh, that was an incredible save. I mean, there's so much congestion in front of the net. They get a pass through, and Ethan Krupp is somehow able to make a point-blank save. Chris French now has it behind at X. We can hear Coach Brett Wessel screaming value, meaning that they need to take their time in this possession and value it. Maybe score a goal here, push the lead to 7. That is 14-8 here with just under 8 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Peyton Gash on the far wing. Looking to move it down to Chris French behind. No, he gets a slip pick, pushes the far side, looking for a guy. He has Brett up top. Brett moves it down to Colton. Colton moves it down to Frenchie. Chris French now calls for the pick from Peyton Gash. He gets the pick. He moves it up top to Brett. Brett now looking down, moves it over to Travis. Travis dodges on the pole. Travis draws the slide, rolls back, moves it over to Brett. Brett now looking to move it to Frenchie. French isn't open. He passes it back to Fox. Fox takes a shot, and it's wide. We get a back up by the Bulldogs, and they're able to keep possession with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Just over 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs keep possession with 5 seconds left. Peyton Gash steps in. Looks like he was going to do something, and he decides to roll the ball into the far corner as the shot clock expires. So now Student Princess are going to have to pick the ball up in that far corner, and Adrian is able to set up their ride and possibly get the ball back here. Heidelberg now bringing it up the far side, looking to clear. They get a break from Hunter Edwards, and they're able to get the pass up. Travis Fox here playing D. Hunter on the far side. He gets a little help from David Herrick there. Travis now stepping up for defense. Hunter has it up top. Heidelberg seems to be moving a little slow to be down 14-8. Hunter now makes a move. He gets a slide from Trevor Burke, who throws a hard slap on his hands. Ian Messenger now stepping out on D on the loose ball. He scoops it up. Devin Higgins now has possession of the ball, looking for a guy to pass to. He gets the ball to Ian Messenger in the middle of the field. Ian now taking his time moving up the field. He's got about 15 seconds to get over the line as he does so. Ian now moves the ball to Peyton. Peyton now has it on the far wing. With the ball on the far wing, he pushes it down to Chris French behind the net. Chris brings it to the close wing. Looking to pass up to Brett. Gets the ball up to Brett now on the high wing. Brett gets a very loose pick from Travis as they switch positions, and Brett now has it in the middle of the field. Brett pushing down the far wing, passes it down to Peyton Gash. Peyton now looking to pass as he takes it behind X. Open hands, he gets it up to Chris French. Chris back to Peyton. Chris with a pick here. He curls off, nothing there. Peyton moves it over to Brett. Brett takes a dodge here on the wing. Gets to the middle, then rolls back to the outside. Passes to Patrick in the middle. Patrick not able to get a strong shot off, and it's saved by Quincy Grievous. Number 33, Ryan Cinema here on the clear as he goes against Colton, looking for a guy to pass to. No one really here for him, and he gets it back to his goalie. Goalie looks for a pass there, is not able to get to it. Chris French here to pick up the ground ball. Chris French now looking to push down low into the low corner. Gets a pass to Peyton Gash in the middle. Peyton looks to make a move to the middle, looks to shoot, and he scores. That is Peyton's third goal of the night, giving him a hat trick, the third Bulldog to do such, and giving him 5 points on the night with 2 assists as well.
And even though he rolled his ankle, he came out, he didn't really look too hindered by that injury.
No, he didn't. It looks like our trainers have done a good job of getting him a nice strong tape job, and he's able to move flawlessly out there on that hindered ankle.
Give credit to Adrian College Athletic Training. Great athletic training program here.
Yes, we love our athletic trainers. They do a fantastic job at keeping us student athletes healthy and keeping us out to play the sports we love. Max Levent is here to take another face-off with Griffin Royson on the far wing and Mitch Kellerman here on the close wing. And to take the face-off for Heidelberg is number 6, Jaden Scepter, along with number 25, Maximilian Hattie, and number 24, Marcus Marasegan on the wings. Loose ball here. Student Prince is able to pick it up. That's number 6, Jaden Scepter. Moves it over to number 2, Hunter Edwards, who moves it over to number 22, AJ Foltz. AJ Foltz looks to take the shot, and it's wide as the Student Princes are able to keep possession of the ball. 56 seconds left here on the shot clock as the Student Princes look to be going a little faster now as they know time is running down with 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter as the score is 15-8, Adrian leading. This is number 28, Patrick McCarthy, going against Griffin Royson here. Looks like he's getting ready to dodge. He dodges down the right wing with one hand, spins toward the middle, gets by. Slide from Trevor Burke, keeps the shot wide, and Student Princes are able to keep possession with 45 seconds left here on the shot clock. David Higgins steps out on the ball as they move it up to number 22, AJ Holtz, who's going against Isaiah Dent here, a senior, the only senior of this team, also one of the captains. Number 11, Mitch Kellerman here, gives up the dodge. Number 2, Hunter Edwards, who moves it down to AJ Foltz, who takes a shot, who gets a save from Ethan Krupp. Ethan now out of his crease, moving it up to number the pass gets knocked down, and Ethan back with the ground ball as he moves up the field. He makes a pass up to Peyton Gash. Peyton now has possession of the ball. Moves past his defender, brings it back out to slow the game down. 3 minutes here left in this fourth quarter as Adrian has possession and Peyton Gash pushes it behind X. Peyton now taking his time behind X, looking to move it to Chris French, who gets a lousy pick. He sends it up to Patrick Smith at the top of the wing, and he's just walking around taking his time as there's 45 seconds left here on the shot clock. Adrian in no rush here as Chris French has it behind at X.
How important are those picks?
Picks are actually very important. It's much like basketball. You know, you're giving that ball handler the space to step away from their man, or even getting them a switch to where your attackmen, your best ball handlers, are going against a short stick where they don't have the closed skill gap with the long stick. So it's really just putting your team in the best position to score. Blake Bourne looks to throw a pass across crease, which gets picked off by number 2, Hunter Edwards. He's looking to drive. He's getting a strong ride here from Patrick Smith and Peyton Gash. He splits the two and passes over to his LSM, number 16, Eli Allen. Eli moves it over to number 5, Liam Weaver. Liam gets past a few defenders, looks to take the shot, and it is saved by Ethan Krupp. This is Alex Bruder now. He passes over to Liam Weaver, who takes yet another shot. And it's another save by Ethan Krupp, who's been playing out of his mind tonight. Ethan steps out of his crease to scoop up a ground ball. Is not quite able to get it, but Isaiah Den does. Oh, no, the ball is still loose. Here it is. Number 13, Christian Around, is able to pick up the ball. It gets knocked loose, and now he does have possession of it again. Uses a nice little flip here, gets it over to number 4, Devin Higgins, who now takes off at full speed, looking to possibly cross the midline and do a little something here. He gets a guy open, passes it over to number 23, Isaiah Den, who gets it down to Colton Hazen. And Colton is not able to keep possession of the ball. Student Princes are able to cause a turnover here as they're looking to clear the ball. We have a goalie change for the Heidelberg Student Princes as number 4, Connor Reese, comes into the game, and he is able to get – they are able to get their first successful clear here with Connor in the game. Number 28, Mitch McCarthy, now driving against Ian Messenger, using a little strong steam like a bull, takes a wide shot, and the Student Princes are able to keep possession as they have the backup. Fast-paced moving game as Student Princes step back in. Number 22 here, AJ Holtz with the ball up top. As there's now just a minute left in this fourth quarter. Not much time here for the Student Princes as they're looking to go fast. Here's now a dodge, a pass down, loose ball. Ian Messenger slaps down on the stick and is able to pick up the loose ball. Ian now looking to pass up to David. Number 8, David Herrick, now has the ball, and he's going. Fast break. He's all alone. He's able to get the ball up to Chris French. But now with 30 seconds left in the game, looks as if Adrian's probably just going to hold on to the ball here, and we might even see a double team here from the Student Princes. Travis Fox now has the ball. He's got it way up top. There's 60 seconds left on the shot clock. 17 seconds left in the game. Adrian taking their time, holding on to the ball. Chris French now has it on the far wing with just 10 seconds left. This has been a phenomenal game by the Adrian Bulldogs. They did everything right tonight. They picked up ground balls. They won faceoffs. They played well on defense. Their offense moved the ball, found the right guys, and were able to get goals as they close this one out and win 15-8 here on this beautiful Tuesday night here at Docking Stadium.
And the Bulldogs run out. Look pretty fired up here.
Yes, much like hockey, you go out and get your goalie and celebrate him on his game. Looking fired up as they bring in yet another win and push to 4-1 on the year, beating the Heidelberg Student Princes 15-8. Thank you for tuning in today. I'm DJ Hughes. I want to thank Bailey for being in the booth with me today.
Thanks, DJ. Great job calling today.
And we hope to see you guys here again on the 18th against Anderson, Indiana at 4 p.m. when the Bulldogs are back in Docking Stadium on Kapnick Field. Thank you. Have a great night.
U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as the top regional college in the Midwest. This is the 6th consecutive year Adrian has received this honor. The Bulldogs moved up one spot in the most innovative institution section, and it was the 6th straight year AC was listed as a best value school. Adrian was listed in 2 new sections as well, top performers on social mobility and a focus on student success. To learn more about Adrian College and our 132-acre textbook, visit adrian.edu and schedule a tour today.
The Adrian College experience is a unique one. You might not just know an athlete, you will be an athlete. You won't just go to class, you're going to talk in class, and probably know your professor by name too. You won't just be at college, you will really experience it. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. You might as well make the most of it. And when you cross that stage, you know that you've done all that you can to prepare yourself for the future.
Bulldog fans connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV. Adrian College features some of the finest athletic facilities in all of Division III athletics. If you're a high schooler interested in playing NCAA sports, there may be opportunities for you at Adrian. All future Bulldogs begin their experience by visiting adrian.edu and signing up for a tour. General admission tickets to Adrian College sporting events are just $5. Tickets can be purchased by visiting adrianbulldogs.com.
The Adrian College experience is a unique one. You might not just know an athlete, you will be an athlete. You won't just go to class, you're going to talk in class, and probably know your professor by name too. You won't just be at college, you will really experience it. These are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. You might as well make the most of it. And when you cross that stage, you know that you've done all that you can to prepare yourself for the future.
U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. This is the 6th consecutive year Adrian has received this honor. The Bulldogs moved up one spot in the Most Innovative Institutions section, and it was the 6th straight year AC was listed as a Best Value School. Adrian was listed in 2 new sections as well, Top Performers on Social Mobility and a focus on student success. To learn more about Adrian College and our 132-acre textbook, visit adrian.edu and schedule a tour today.